think is our 44th year of performing. We don't know if it's 44 or 45, but welcome, and we're glad that you're here. And we're enjoying this evening with everybody. We want to go through a few things really quick. When we go through the show, we will have an intermission during Sleeping Beauty between Act 1 and Act 2. When we do Peter and the Wolf, it's just a quick closing the curtains, setting everything up. So don't get up and leave. You may get up and stretch, but there's no intermission at that time. It might take us 5 minutes to get everybody ready, but don't leave the auditorium. Nutcracker has been set for December 12th, 13th, and 14th, so we'll look forward to everyone coming back for that. No videoing, no photography during the show. We appreciate it if you'd go ahead and turn your phones off so we don't have any of the noises going on or the lighting of your phone. Thank you for that. During the two shows, during Peter and the Wolf, Emma Harkins will be doing the narration. And during the Sleeping Beauty, Katie Hagerman will, that's her mom, will be doing, you'll hear the voiceover of her. She's a professional voiceover that's local, and if you need any voiceover, I highly recommend her, and I can turn you on to anything if you have a commercial or anything you're wanting to put together. Children are picked up as normal in this hallway as soon as the show is over and we finish curtain call. We'll only hand the children to the one parent that we recognize. Don't send everybody down the hallway. Go out in the lobby and only send one person. Please don't let it be a teenager. We'd like it to be an adult, and we'll hand off. We will hand them off youngest to the oldest. You can line up that way. Other than that, I think that's all I need to let you know. Thank you as always. We appreciate all the parents, grandparents, guardians who bring children to dance. We have loved those children so much each and every year. And we really appreciate your support if you're just here to visit and see a show. Have a lovely night, and we love you. Bye-bye.
This is the story of Peter and the Wolf. It's a story with music, where each character is represented by a different instrument in the orchestra. The Bird by the Flute. The Duck by the Oboe. The Cat by the Clarinet. The Wolf by Three French Horns. Peter, our hero, by the strings of the orchestra. And Grandfather by the bassoon. One beautiful morning, Peter opened the gate and went out into the great green meadow. Flying around the meadow was a bird, Peter's friend. "All is quiet," she chirped cheerfully. "All is quiet." Just then a duck came waddling along. She was delighted that Peter had left the gate open, and seeing the deep pond in the meadow, decided to take a nice swim and dived in. shoulders, she said, "What kind of bird are you that can't fly?" To this the duck replied, "What kind of bird are you that can't swim, huh?" and jumped into the pond. They argued and argued, the duck swimming in the pond and the little bird hopping along the bank. Suddenly, something caught Peter's attention. It was a cat crawling through the grass. The cat was thinking, "That bird is so busy arguing, I'll just grab her." And stealthily she crept towards the bird on her velvet paws. "Look out!" cried Peter, and the bird immediately flew up into the tree. The duck quacked angrily at the cat. From the middle of the pond. The cat looked up at the tree and thought, "Is it really worth climbing up so high? By the time I get there, that bird will have flown away." Grandfather came out. He was angry that Peter had gone out into the meadow.
"It's a dangerous place. What if a wolf should come out of the forest? Then what would you do?"
Peter paid no attention to his grandfather's advice. Boys such as he were simply not afraid of wolves. But Grandfather took Peter by the hand, led him home, and locked the gate. No sooner had Peter gone than an enormous gray wolf came out of the forest. In a twinkling, the cat climbed up the tree. The duck quacked, and in her excitement foolishly jumped out of the pond. No matter how hard she could not escape the wolf. He was getting nearer and nearer, catching up with her, until... he got her. Now, this is how things stood. The cat was sitting on one branch, the bird on the other, not too close to the other. And the wolf walked around the tree, looking up at them with greedy eyes. In the meantime, Peter, without the slightest fears, stood by the gate, watching what was going on. He ran home and took a strong rope. Careful not to wake the wolf, Peter crept lightly over to the tree. Peter said to the bird, "Fly over and circle the wolf's head, only take care he doesn't catch you." The bird almost touched the wolf's head with her wings, while the wolf snapped angrily from this side and that. Meanwhile, Peter made a lasso, and carefully laying the trap, he caught the wolf around the middle and pulled with all his might. Realizing the wolf was caught, the wolf jumped around wildly, trying to get loose. Just then, the hunters came out of the forest, following the wolf's trail and shooting as they went. Peter said. "Birdie and I have already caught the wolf. Now you can help us take him to the zoo." Imagine the triumphant procession. Peter, our hero, at the head. Then came the hunters, leading the wolf. Winding up the procession was Grandfather and the cat. Above them flew Birdie, chirping merrily. "My, what fine heroes we are, Peter and I. Look at what we've caught." Surprise, the duck swam to the shore of the pond because, you see, the wolf had never even caught her.